Gigguk released a video, anime has gone too far, and I'm pretty sure he talks about Inukai-san, the dog girl one. The one where the dude transforms into a dog. And I disagree, anime has not gone far enough! It's a masterpiece of a show. I would know because not only did I watch the first episode, but I read the manga. I am such a terrible person. Oh god. Damn, alright, let's do it, Gigguk.
What? Why was this made?
What is the limit for anime? A medium that continually pushes the boundary of wonder.
True. Just like me, who pushes the boundary of YouTube. As I sit here crying with my one community strike and one copyright strike that I both got within the last 2 days.
Welcomes all types of stories from all types of people. There's no limit to what you can see here aside from your own imagination. If you can envision it, it's
Made in Abyss Season 2 was so good.
Can get made.
Watch it, damn it.
Like the inventor of a fart machine in a wind tunnel, have we ever stopped and asked, should it get made? Interspecies...
I say yes. Oh, please. If you say that Interspecies Reviewers is a mistake, I am unsubscribing. Not that I'm subscribed, because I don't subscribe to anyone.
Reviewers. World's End Harem.
Okay, World's End Harem was a mistake.
Redo of Healer.
Okay, Redo of Healer was a mistake.
Anime's been pushing degeneracy to a whole new level in the past few years.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you call Interspecies Reviewers degeneracy? I disagree. Interspecies Reviewers is a story about respecting women. It is about accepting people for who they are and what they want, how everyone is different, built in different ways, yet everyone can find the perfect person for them. Interspecies Reviewers is a beautiful anime. I will not stand by this slander.
Yes. In a post-Redo of Healer world, there is little now that separates anime from hentai. Every day, the line gets more and more blurry, so the question plaguing humanity since the beginning of time is, how far can anime go?
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my life as Inukai's dog. Anime has gone too far.
Honestly.
But how could it? What could it possibly do?
Bro.
Well, you see, we have now ventured to a place for which there is no coming back from.
No.
Tread on the sanctity
This is one of those anime that, now that it exists, it will forever exist. It will never be forgotten.
of something we should have never dared touch. Dogs. The engineered dog girls, not fantasy isekai dog people species, not some guy wearing a dog costume.
Although, to be fair, I would have sex with Watchdog Man.
Just dogs. Why did it have to be dogs? What did dogs do to deserve this? Man's best friend, the purest thing Mother Earth has gifted us with. If you've ever thought humans don't deserve dogs, here is the evidence to prove that you are categorically correct.
Damn.
This is a cursed show I probably should have left to die in obscurity until I had a single terrifying thought that dwarfed any existential horror or Lovecraftian nightmare my mind could come up with. Somehow, somewhere, this is gonna be someone's first anime.
No! I don't even... Oh my god, and that might be my fault. I am the problem!
So, to allow myself to sleep at night, I felt it was my duty to make a PSA to tell that person, shh, it's okay, it's alright. I can't promise that tomorrow's gonna be a better day, but I can promise you that we're gonna get through it together. I've committed to fully talking about this anime, but first, I need to talk about today's sponsor, Higan Yuruthu.
Can you imagine being sponsoring this video?
Back to my life as Inukai's dog. Dog fact.
I love cursed anime so much.
Number 1. Dogs have 18 muscles to move their ears.
What?
In some ways, it's impressive that a show could give a man who's seen Redo of Healer, who likes Domestic Girlfriend, who's seen some of the most degenerate shit that's come out of anime, the chance to say, you know what? I think I have the moral high ground. The plot goes something like this.
You know why he mentioned the ears?
On some rainy afternoon, a guy wakes up cold and shivering on the streets. How did he get
A guy!
there? What is he doing? All questions that are unimportant because he sees his classmate and crush who takes him home, where he comes to the realization to the precarious situation he's in.
He is no longer a dude.
He's a dog.
Somehow! Why? Who cares?
When I first saw the basic premise of this, I said to myself, oh cool, some dumb slice of life reincarnation story where a guy wakes up as a dog. I'm a seasoned isekai fan, I've seen worse. It can't be dumber than waking up as a sword or waking up as a vending machine. Maybe they'll tackle the human struggles of trying to live as a dog.
Oh, they won't.
Maybe the psychological effects of
No, they won't.
being stuck in a dog's body, having to navigate a society made by humans, having your daily survival be completely reliant on that of another human being. There's a lot of places this story could go. Surely, it's not about a bunch of girls thirsting over a dog.
Oh! Yes, it is.
I regret to inform you that my initial assessment was incorrect. Within the first 5 minutes of taking the dog home, the first thing Karen Inukai decides to do, yes, her name is Karen, which is very on theme because I'm about to call the manager, is get undressed in front of the doggo
And have a bath with the dog. That's correct.
and bathe with it, naked. But okay, this isn't too bad. There might
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
be some dog owners who feel comfortable removing their clothes in front of their dog,
Who bathes with their dog?
showering with their dog, sucking their dog's nose.
Putting their dog between their legs so that when the dog wags their tail, she comes everywhere.
Maybe this could be wholesome, if wholesome was spelt without a W. But it soon becomes apparent that her feeling towards the dog are a little devious. Oh yes, so very devious towards the dog. Oh yes, this is my coping mechanism, you'll see right now. She takes her dog for a walk, but is feeling
I can't believe he skipped the part of the worst part of the bath scene. Literally.
a little devious. Okay, I'll stop now. And almost immediately tries licking the puppo if it weren't for some meddling kids, gets way too excited photographing a
That's
dog.
the one. That scene. This scene, the manga does it even worse than the anime.
Urinates, then introduces him to a place called Coochie Cove. I've seen people dressed up in a red astronaut suit that are less sus than this girl right here.
Why does he make Among Us references in all of his videos?
Yeah. Now, if you think finding out a dog has more riz than you will ever do is sad, don't worry.
Wait, whoa. Why does he gloss over this stuff? Is he too uncomfortable talking about how actually terrible it is? Oh yeah, it's time to be a little devious and run right away to chapter 2 of the manga and immediately scroll to the last page. Cause the manga does an even more worst cursed job ever. Dude, look how bad this is. Look how actually terrible this is. I'll never yield to these dog urges. I will not piss in front of my crush. I will never. Look so cute when your leg shivers. I will find a way to turn back into a human. But no. And he ends up peeing in front of the crush. He's just like, oh yeah.
That's actually one of the least depressing parts of this show. In no particular order, here are some things depicted in my life as Inukai's dog that involves a girl and a dog. Bathing naked, tail jobs, seductive feet licking,
they're
chamber of secrets,
This all
giving a
happens.
dog a ball gag,
This all happens.
breastfeeding.
What? I don't remember that part.
Why?
Damn. I feel like
What have we become?
I know you're probably thinking, damn, this Inukai character is a total savage, but she invites all of her friends who also get like jealous of her relationship with the dog, and they are also proceed to do exactly the same thing with the dog.
How did we get here?
Some of these acts are in the anime, some further on in the manga. Yes,
This
that's-
dude also read the manga. Dude, you have no moral high ground here.
I read further into the manga. Don't ask me what force compelled me to do so, because
I love how this man, he made this video to justify the fact that he read it. No. There was some little part of you that wanted to see how far it would go.
I still don't know myself. Maybe I wanted to see how much worse it could get.
Yes.
Maybe I'm learning deep down inside I have masochistic tendencies.
I mean, yes.
Maybe I was waiting for some divine intervention, because if I could ask a higher power anything, if there was one thing I would like to know. Why in God's name is the art for this manga actually really fucking good?
Damn.
Dog fact number 2. No two dogs' noses are alike.
So
Many
true.
people have drawn comparison to Chainsaw Man, because like Chainsaw Man, the dog is named
Pochita.
Pochta. Now, Chainsaw Man's Pochta has joined the short list of the highest commendation you can get in an anime. Being a good boy. Pochta,
It's pretty up
that's
there.
a good boy. Ein, that's a good boy.
True, so
Bond, that's a good
Bond,
boy.
what a great boy.
Nina, that's a good girl.
Well, I guess-
Inukai's Pochta is not a good boy.
But in his defense, I say at that point, just roll with it. Listen, man's life has been turned upside down. He wakes up one day as a dog. All right, his life is over. At least let him have the little semblance of enjoyment. I mean, it's the girl that instigates all of it. This dude could have gotten away with more, but like, due to his moral compass, stopped himself. We should all strive to be more. All right, okay, that's getting too much. Okay, Saul Goodman.
That's a bad boy. Bad boy. One could argue that in many ways, Chainsaw Man is just a day in the life of a dog. Here's Denji, who woofs for his owner, goes on walks.
Why is he even talking about Chainsaw Man in this video? I feel like it's just like, all right, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's talk about Chainsaw Man. I actually like that.
Becomes one with Pochta. He got that dog in him. Then there's Inukai. Woofs
Also got that dog in there, but in a different way.
for their owner, goes on walks, and becomes one with Pochta.
Yes.
She got that dog in it. You may be thinking, Inukai is the outlier here. The freak who loves a dog a little too much, but
every one of her friends also does.
of course, the show had to introduce a full-on cast straight out of the watch list of your local animal services. There's the tsundere, Nekotani. As your resident tsundere master, we do not claim Nekotani. She can go somewhere else. Tsunderes can be violent, unless those violence is towards dogs. The shy Usagi, a girl so down bad she makes the average Genshin player look like a functional member of society. To get to dogs, she decided to force herself on a poor table, which depressingly adds inanimate objects.
That's just sad.
To the growing list of things that have more riz than weebs do. If I had a daughter, for every anime girl I've seen do unspeakable things to a table, I'd have 2. Which is $2 richer than I want to be.
Honestly,
well, unless that's what you're into, I suppose.
Also,
I am the table.
Then, of course, completing the trilogy is the yandere, Inukai herself. We can already agree. Do not stick your
I really appreciate the musical choices of this video.
dick in crazy, especially the kind that this crazy wants. While the rest of the world was asking, what the dog doing? Inukai was more concerned with, who? The dog doing? Dog fact.
This is the worst thing ever.
Number 3. Dogs may be able to,
Oh.
Oh, no. Devious. If by some miracle you still don't know if you should subject yourself to 12 episodes of this, I've made a simple flow.
No, you should not. You should watch 1. You only need to watch 1, because then you can show it to others and be the cocky guy that's like, oh, I've seen this already.
Chart for you to follow. First, ask yourself, do you like dogs? If your answer is no, do not watch this show. If your answer is yes, do not watch this show. If you're looking for some kicks in life, here are some alternative suggestions I recommend over watching my
Therapy.
life as Inukai's dog.
Therapy.
Skydiving. Mountain biking.
Therapy.
Ordering the extra large portion in America. Tweeting out Chainsaw Man is mid. Setting your notifications to vibrate. Then putting your phone in your pants. All non-dog related activities that get the heart pumping. This is something that should be left behind in the bowels of time. In fact, as of this very moment, I am working on a time machine so I can go back and get us back on the right timeline. Because what hope is there left for humanity, knowing that a sentient human being wrote this? Then more sentient human beings made the conscious decision to greenlight this into an anime. And throughout that entire long process, not a single person stopped to ask themselves, what in the biblical fuck have we done? On the day of reckoning, when humanity stands before God Almighty waiting for our final judgment, there, standing between us and salvation, will be Inukai's dog. On that day, we will have to look up at God and tell him that this is what humanity has done. This is what mankind has led to. The souls of all humans will beg and plead not to be forsaken, not to be rejected from the gates of heaven.
So true.
But in the end,
Preach.
all we can do
Preach,
is
King.
repent and ask for forgiveness. Forgiveness from God, forgiveness from each other, forgiveness from our dogs, which is more than we deserve. In conclusion, I'm a cat person now.
Damn. Yeah, that was a banger. Thanks, Gigguk, for making this video. Someone had to. Nothing but respect for your integrity, and of course, reading the manga only to watch it, to make the video, and with the most knowledge that you could have. That's why he read the manga.
Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.